Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday. Here I am coming live again. I just absolutely love sharing the testimonies and sharing what this program is doing for so many of my friends. And it's just amazing to watch the transformations happen. A lot of you guys know that, I lost 85 pounds now, and I just absolutely love the way that my life has changed because of putting my health first. It's like I tell everybody now, like I'm not on a diet. I'm not trying to fad or anything like that. Like I'm training for life. I'm training so that I'm not in a walker at age 70. And so I love being able to walk alongside so many other people and help them get the same results as I got. It's kind of like one of those things when you find something that works, it's like the more people that you can help, the better. And so today I have one of my amazing friends, and she has an amazing testimony. And we're going to talk a little bit about her journey, and that her journey hasn't just been a straight line. We don't just wake up one morning and go, I'm going to get healthy, and we just go all the way to our goal with no setbacks and no issues, because that's perfection, and none of us are perfect. It's all about progress. It's not about perfection. And so Anne has been making steady progress her whole entire journey, and she's been learning a different mindset, and she's been learning new habits. And so I'm excited to share her testimony with you guys. So Anne, take us back to the moment you decided something had to change. And what was your enough is enough moment back in the beginning, the first time?
Okay. Wow. Um, we had went on vacation and it made me sad because I wasn't able to do the walks
Mm,
with my son and my significant other, and I couldn't enjoy it. I was in pain. And the pictures we took on vacation, when I looked at them, I just felt, I guess you could say, disgusted in myself. I didn't like what I seen. I couldn't even enjoy the things that I wanted to see that I've never experienced, like the Great Sand Dunes. I
mm,
couldn't even walk that. And I had to sit back and watch them go out and experience it. And it really made me feel so hopeless. Like I'm not living life. And another thing is I wanted to help people in need, but God made it clear to me, how are you supposed to help others if you're not helping yourself?
mm.
So
Funny how he puts it back on us, huh? Like, well, we got
yes,
how are we going to help somebody else survive if we can't even help ourselves?
right, right.
Wow. That's amazing. So at that point, what did you do prior to trying this? Had you tried any other programs, or had you done anything prior to that to lose weight before?
Well, I would try exercising, but it came to the point I found out that I have really bad osteoarthritis in my knees and I'm bone on bone. So trying to do exercises is like that I was used to doing was impossible, especially with my weight.
Yeah.
Like I just kept gaining weight, and I'm like, something has to give. Like, so then, yeah, so I did try those things.
Yeah. And I
And
think you're not alone when it comes to that either, is people try to outrun their forks, and everybody's like, get in the gym, you got to get in the gym. But when you have weight to lose, it's like getting in the gym is not going to help us outrun our fork. Like we have to learn how to control our fork and what goes in our mouth. It's a lot easier to
right,
just not eat it than trying to outrun it, and it's nearly impossible to do that. And so I've witnessed that a lot too, and you are a testimony too. Like you're down almost 60 pounds now, and you didn't step foot in the gym. You're just now starting to get at a healthy weight where you feel like you can walk and you can do more activity. But really it all comes down to, we've got to get the weight off of our body first. Like trying to physically work out when we're overweight can be detrimental to our long-term health, especially when you've got situations like you're overweight, and then you had bone on bone. and trying to work out, and you started to feel hopeless again, like it's like, okay, all I think I can do is work out. Then you're hungrier, so then you eat more. And so it's like, what the
Right.
heck is going on? Like we just can't find that happy medium. So I think that you're not alone when it comes to that for sure. So um, you had talked about how your life was physically. How was it mentally and emotionally on you at that time?
It wasn't good. I like I dreaded to go anywhere when there was things like I enjoy going for walks. I enjoy, experiencing different things, but it came to the point where I dreaded it because I knew I wasn't going to be able to walk and enjoy myself. And then I felt bad for the people around me that I'm holding them back um, because I can't keep up with them or I can't walk for so they could enjoy themselves also.
Mm, yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't in a good place at all. And
So,
so I would seclude myself at home. Um,
mm.
just stay on the couch and watch TV. I wasn't enjoying life.
Yeah. Oh man. So when you first decided to jump on plan, what was the turning point? What made you originally, because you've done this a couple of times to get where you are now, and I think this third time is what stuck the most, and we'll talk about that too. But what made you originally say yes to this? And how was your first couple of weeks on plan that you're like, wow, this is different than what I've noticed before?
Well, I seen on Facebook, another coach was sharing, like I seen on another friend that I had her post, and I'm like, whoa. I was seeing all these pictures of all these people with their transformations, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's that many. And then seeing the coach actually have that experience too, showing their
Mhm.
experience, I was like, wait a minute, what is this?
What's
So
everybody doing?
yes, yes. So I'm like, okay. So I looked into it, got the information, and at first I was hesitant because I was like, well, that's a lot of money in my mind. Um, because I didn't realize how much I actually spent on food, like going out to eat, buying unhealthy groceries.
Yep.
Like but I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And it was hard in the beginning, but
Yep.
it did make me realize how addicted I was to food. Like I didn't I didn't realize what a hold food had on me until I had to be like, okay, be more conscious of what I was eating and how much it bothered me that I couldn't have the other food.
Right.
So
Yeah, that you
yeah,
start to go like, why do I even have to do this? Because the enemy gets in your head. Why you don't need to do this. Like you don't need to do anything different. Why do you have to do this?
right, right. And then there's a reminder everywhere you go of
Yeah.
all those unhealthy foods.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, you got to go through a zip line of, all the sugars and sweets and candies. When we're going to the store to buy bigger clothes, like you got to go through the zip line of all of the sugar and all the snacks. And it's like, oh my gosh, like if you can just get through the checkout line without grabbing,
Right,
some sugar and anytime we turn on the TV, like we're needing wings and pizza and all the things before we even realize it. It's designed that way. Like they want us to be overweight and unhealthy and on medication. Like that's literally what the world wants us to be. And
right,
so when you start something like this, like I always tell my clients, like the hardest battle we battle is the 4 inches right between our ears and our eyes, is our mindset around emotionally eating. And that when we start something like this, we start to realize how emotionally attached we are to food. And so many people are like, I know what to do. I know what to eat. I know I can do this on my own. And it's like, well, if we could do it on our own, we would already be there. Obviously, we can't
right.
do it on our own, And so you started it. You ended up, how much weight did you lose the first time that you started it?
The first time, I think it was like 35 pounds, and I was so excited. And I slowly got off plan because I was it was around the holidays and I was letting the food get the best of me,
Mhm.
like letting it. make me believe that I'm missing out.
Yes.
And slowly I gained all the weight back that I had lost. And I was so frustrated with myself because I'm like, you did so well. You lost 35 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so frustrated. And then I kind of gave up a little bit on myself. And then the next year came and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again. And I still was struggling. Like I was understanding more of what I could have and starting to learn that there's other recipes. Like you could still eat delicious food,
Mm-hmm.
but it be healthier.
Yep.
And just, I was learning that, but I still didn't have I guess, the strength within me to fight that food addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So I got off of it again. And I was just getting more and more frustrated. And I had seen an orthopedic doctor because I need to have knee replacements.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much he said he couldn't do a surgery until I lost at least 50 pounds. Because when you're more overweight, you have more complications and you could end up dying or having
Yeah.
an infection. Or, like, so when he said that, I was like, I'm never going to have, I'm never going to be able to live and fulfill my life if I keep going the way I'm going. I'm not
Yeah.
going to be able to get this done. And then when my son might have a baby, I'm not even going to be able to enjoy my grandkids.
Mm.
So then that moment I'm like, okay, I got to try this again. But I sought out you because I think I needed a coach that would keep me more accountable, be there, encourage me, because I'm very good at sneaking away. More accountable. Yeah, sneaking away and being invisible. Because I'm very good at and then you don't have to do it if you don't have nobody holding you accountable. Yeah, sneaking away and being invisible. Because I'm very good and then you don't have to do it if you don't have holding you accountable. Yeah, sneaking away and being invisible.
Oops. This is somehow showing me both now for some reason. I can hear.
I know I was hearing like an echo.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can. Oops. This is somehow showing me both now for some reason. I can hear.
I know I was hearing like an echo. It's
Yeah,
saying this
let
meeting
me
is
see
being
if I can-
live streamed.
This is somehow showing me both now. I'm gonna try to end. I don't want to end it, but it might. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing twice here. Let's see here.
Well, on my end, it says this meeting is being live
I'm trying to
streamed.
end. I don't want to end it, but it might. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing twice here. Let's